Coming up on today's show, a new Resident Evil game is leaked, more developers are leaving the Wii U behind, Minecraft failed their PS4 certification, and fish are playing more than just Pokemon on Twitch. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the show. I'm Andrea Renee, and this is GT News for Wednesday, August 20th, and first up is news about the possible next installment in the Resident Evil franchise. French gaming site Gamer in a Box spotted box art for a game titled Biohazard Revelations 2. Biohazard is the Japanese name for Resident Evil, and the image was found on Xbox.com, which has since been removed, of course. According to Game Informer, Revelations 2 was previously hinted at by a Russian retailer for PlayStation and Xbox, and since it was listed on Xbox.com, it appears that the game is going to be coming to consoles. The first Revelations was originally a 3DS game that was eventually ported to consoles and PC later on. Resident Evil 6 debuted to mixed reviews from fans and critics alike, and it's expected that the next installment would be a predictable Resident Evil 7, but I guess Capcom is going in a different direction. With Mikami debuting his new IP, The Evil Within, in just a few months, and the newly announced Silent Hills game coming from Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro, it looks like survival horror, or perhaps more accurately, action horror, is alive and well. Let me know what you guys think about this as a potential new game in the Resident Evil franchise by leaving me a comment below. Next up, the third-party publishers for Nintendo's Wii U console are dropping like flies. Well, wait, hold on. That probably isn't accurate because it suggests support was there in the first place. Earlier this week, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillermo said that Watch Dogs would be the last mature-rated game they would be publishing on the console, stating that Assassin's Creed just wasn't selling through to their expectations. Now, another major player has ditched the device. Michael Condrey of Sledgehammer Games said that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare will not be coming to Wii U. In a response to a Twitter question, Condrey wrote, "That was an Activision decision. We are focused on Xbox One, PS4, and PC." Call of Duty Black Ops 2 launched with the Wii U back in 2012, and last year's Ghost was also published there. But like Ubisoft, it appears Activision is choosing to focus on its more family-friendly franchises for Wii U, such as their wildly successful Skylanders, which will see Trap Team launch on the console on October 5th. Okay, so here's my take on this. It's been disappointing that developers are jumping ship from the Wii U for owners that are looking for more than just Nintendo franchises like Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon, but outside of exclusives like Bayonetta 2, publishers just don't see why it's worth their time to develop for hardware that is both behind PS4 and Xbox One and can't compete with their install base despite being on the market for longer. Now, I have to say, I don't really blame them, but let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Moving on, Minecraft was slated to make its next generation debut this month on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but now it doesn't look like that's going to happen. The game was submitted to PlayStation for certification, but there were bugs found, and now the game has gone back to 4J Studios for fixes. The Vita and Xbox One versions were also slated to come out this month, but there are bugs in both of those versions as well. It looks like the new launch window will likely be September, depending on how fast the fixes can be made and certification goes through, but considering how long Minecraft has been out, hopefully the fans won't mind waiting to jump to next hardware for a little bit longer. And lastly, Twitch Plays Pokemon was a runaway success in terms of viewership, so it's no surprise that people want to capitalize on that momentum. Enter Fish Plays Pokemon. Yes, I know these little guys have been at it for a while now, but did you know that now there's a channel where fish play Street Fighter? If watching fish walk around in circles in Pokemon was just too boring for you, or if you're a big Street Fighter fan, then this is the channel for you. The two fighters are Aquarius and Robert the Bruce. Player 1, Aquarius, is described on the channel as being quick and agile with an aggressive fighting style which relies on rapid movement and flowing combos. However, his headstrong approach in a match can become his undoing when he finds himself running directly into his opponent's fist over and over and over and over. Player 2 is Robert the Bruce, named after the famous King of the Scots, and he is much more methodical in his technique, often pausing and waiting to counteract his opponent's style, then striking at the most opportune moments. The technology to operate the game mirrors what Fish Play Pokemon uses by mapping buttons to a specific area of the screen image of their tank. When they swim into that part of the tank, it activates the button mapped to it. Clearly, the two fish couldn't possibly know they're actually fighting. Or could they? Regardless, it's still pretty cool. You can watch them fighting right now on their Twitch channel at twitch.tv/fishplaystreetfighter. And that's all I've got for you guys today. Be sure to subscribe to GT News on YouTube to not miss any of our PAX Prime coverage coming next week, and check out a new episode of The Final Bossman at GameTrailers.com coming this week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.